Hi everyone, and welcome to Reality Wrap-Up. I'm Maisy and today we're going to be talking about Bachelorette, Dancing with the Stars, and the People's Choice Awards. Let's get into it. So first up is The Bachelorette, and as many of you know from our last segment on it, Tayshia Adams has taken over the role as The Bachelorette. Claire Crawley has left the show. Her and Dale are somewhere having the best time of their life, enjoying being an engaged couple. As far as we know, that they're still engaged, so hopefully it will last for them. I think fans would be pretty upset if it didn't. The Bachelorette is finally getting back to normal. We have seen the men fight over Tayshia just like in other seasons before. My personal favorite season was JoJo Fletcher. The boys fought over her like crazy. The big star of the latest episode was Bennett. Now, Bennett is known for being the Harvard grad. He thinks he's cool because he graduated from Harvard and he thinks he's better than anyone else. Well, Tayshia definitely put that to the test this week. On one of the group dates, she had them do a game show, kind of, where they were going to find out who's the manliest of them all, and it came to the intellectual test. Let's just say Bennett didn't do so hot. They had to spell things like limousine and do math problems and tons of stuff that a Harvard grad should be able to do, and he really didn't perform that well. The episode continues, and Bennett is still trying to convince everyone that he's smarter than all of them. People are using incorrect grammar, and he's going off and being the grammar police, and people are just super done with him. I think fans think it's entertaining, but I don't know if I would like that if I was one of the contestants. The other big news was Ed and Chasen are fighting like girls over Tayshia. They keep getting offended by what each other are saying, and it's really getting annoying. Nothing like we haven't seen before. Luke P and Tyler C fought over Hannah just like Ed and Chasen are fighting over Tayshia. It's really ridiculous, but makes it entertaining. A different setup from previous years. They're doing it in a little bit of different order. Now that Tayshia had her full Tayshia only episode, we got to see this. So the rose ceremony is like in the middle, and this past episode, Tayshia sent 3 men home. Jay, Montel, and Peter all got sent home, which was really sad because we haven't really got to see a lot of them. They haven't really gotten to know Tayshia, so for her to send 3 people home was pretty big. After the rose ceremony, Tayshia had a group date where they were doing a wrestling match. Not only a wrestling match, but there was also oil involved, and things got weird. It came to the final round. Ed and Chasen were supposed to fight each other, and suddenly Ed couldn't fight anymore. His shoulder was bothering him, so they opened it up to all the guys and said, whoever wants to fight for Tayshia, go for it. Of course, Noah jumps over the fence. We've seen that before.
He just jumped the fence.
Gets all oiled up and fights Chasen. So it's Noah and Chasen against each other. Chasen won, and Noah got to go to the cocktail party with them because Tayshia said Noah fought for her love. Honestly, all of this is so much better than when Claire was on. It's still not great, but I think that we can handle it now. Bachelorette was not the only show to send multiple people home last week. Dancing with the Stars had to send 2 couples home this week. Johnny and Britt were the first couple to be sent home, and then Sky and Alan also were sent home. Both couples seemed to take it really well. In interviews with Good Morning America, their spirits were still high.
The greatest gift that I was given from this process is my partner, Britt. She's become my friend, my family, my confidant, and believed so hard in what we could do that she really brought everything that I could possibly give authentically out of me every single week, and I'm so honored and so happy that we have each other.
It was such an honor to be the first Black female pro of Dancing with the Stars in 29 seasons, and I would not have had it any other way.
I feel like last night was one of my best performances that I've done. So even though I did go home, I'm glad that I did go out on a high note.
It's amazing to see how a season that started off with Carol Baskin has turned into this amazing season with amazing dancers. The judges were really blown away with last week's performance during the semifinals. Nelly and his partner Daniela really blew the judges away this week. There wasn't really negative feedback for any of the stars. I think it was just narrowing it down to who's the best. Next week, the stars will compete in the finals. So, another award show that is all virtual. On November 15th, Demi Lovato hosted the People's Choice Awards.
Welcome to the 2020 People's Choice Awards.
I think this was one of the coolest takes on an all virtual audience. You were able to see behind Demi all of the faces of the audience, which is not something you can even see in an award show usually, until they pan to the audience. The recipients of the award came up, said their speech, and some even got a special congratulations from some stars.
But I want to leave you with a few people who love you very much, and they didn't want to miss anything, and they want to share this moment with you. So here we go.
Jennifer Lopez, the People's Icon Award. Congratulations, my friend.
Hi Jen, it's Nicole coming to you all the way from Australia, but I was not going to miss this opportunity to say congratulations on the People's Choice Icon Award.
The winners of the night, to some, not surprising. But one of the winners was Mulan. Now, most of you know last time we talked about Mulan, it was pretty much a fail on Disney Plus's end. They didn't get a lot of viewership because you had to pay extra to watch it. Well, Mulan walked away with the best action movie of 2020 from the People's Choice Awards. To me, this is pretty surprising. I don't know how many people watched Mulan, so maybe those who saw it really enjoyed it. Tiffany Haddish and Will Smith walked away with Best Actress and Actor of 2020. Tiffany's acceptance speech was pretty phenomenal.
First of all, I want to give a shout out to anybody who was going through depression or stress this year, that was feeling like, dang, I don't know where, I'm sad, nothing is funny, and then you turn on something with Tiffany Haddish in it, and you're like, yes, I feel better.
Winning Drama of the Year was a movie that's not really a movie, but hooked a lot of fans. Hamilton was the winner of Best Drama of 2020. Though more of a musical, the film adaptation of it was very good, and people were pretty surprised by how amazing it was. Now, everyone's favorite medical drama did win, winning the show of 2020, and Ellen Pompeo won the star of 2020. I think it's well deserved. The new season of Grey's came out last week, and let's just say people were shocked. No one saw it coming. The first episode ended with an appearance of heartthrob Patrick Dempsey playing his character who died in season 11, Derek Shepherd. Anyway, to keep it short, this season is probably going to be the best season of Grey's. I'm pretty sure it's the last season too, so it has to be good. There are some conspiracy theories that Ellen is dying. I keep saying Ellen. I mean Meredith. Ellen's just her real name. That Meredith is dying or she's sick. She passed out in the episode. So, I don't know. Maybe she has COVID. The whole season is about COVID as well. It's craziness. Keeping Up with the Kardashians also had multiple wins that night. Winning Reality Show of 2020 and our queen, Khloe Kardashian, winning Reality Star of 2020. The show just really got what it deserved. I talked about some sad news earlier in the year about Keeping Up with the Kardashians ending, which is really sad, but I don't think this is the last we're going to see of them. Sacred Heart University received some love from Kris Jenner as she reposted one of our own students' TikToks. Sophomore Abby White was recently featured on Kris Jenner's Instagram story. White made a TikTok about Kylie Jenner's new Grinch collection from Kylie Cosmetics. She was talking all about how she has to receive one of these because she's obsessed with the Grinch, and it's a pretty funny TikTok. Check it out.
Are you kidding me? It's like literally the Grinch. On the Christmas tree in my room, I have a Grinch ornament. I could probably recite every single line that the Grinch says in the Jim Carrey version. I have a Grinch blanket. And my senior quote in my high school's yearbook was Grinch. See, there's my senior quote. Ooh. Ah. That's it. I'm not going.
Let's just say Sacred Heart students are kind of freaking out about this. It's a pretty big deal. Now, getting back to the award show, even though Jimmy Fallon had a tough time unmuting himself, the night overall went very smoothly. And for something to be all virtual to go smoothly, we know, we've been on Zoom University, it's pretty good. So I think everyone was really impressed by it. That's it for Reality Wrap Up. Make sure to tune in for our next episode.